Hey guys, Prowl 1701 here, and today we're going to talk about Disney and Doctor Who and whether I think Disney should have any kind of creative input over Doctor Who. And the answer to that is no! I do not. I do not want Disney having any input on the creative direction of Doctor Who whatsoever. Now, I know some people might be thinking, well, think about it. An American take on Doctor Who could be interesting. Imagine an Americanized Doctor Who. That could work. What would that look like? And for some reason, the words Paul McCann and Eric Roberts flip in my head for some reason. I don't know why. An Americanized Doctor Who. Nah. I don't think so. Nope. All I want is for Disney to distribute the show. That's it. It's on Disney Plus. That's it. That's all they say. That's the only say they have in the matter. It's on their platform. That's it. I like that because then I can watch episodes right when they come out instead of having to wait a day or two for them to hit the Xbox Marketplace so I can buy it. Yeah, I'm all for it being on Disney Plus. That is the only extent I want Disney to have their fingers in the pie, so to speak. I don't want them getting their grubby hands on it. They might try to Disney-fy it or America-fy it. They might try to Americanize it, and I don't think that's a good idea. Look, I like the TV movie, the 96 TV movie. I do. I like it more, I think, than a lot of people do. But it has its flaws. It definitely has its flaws. I've done videos talking about the TV movie before. It has its flaws. Paul McCann is great. I actually like Eric Roberts. I like the little bit of time we get with Sylvester McCoy. I like Daphne in it as well. But it definitely has some problems. I'm half human on my mother's side. What? I don't want to see that again. Plus, one of the things I like about the TV movie is its uniqueness. There's no other piece of Doctor Who quite like it. It's its own thing. And it works as a great bridge between classic Who and modern Who for people to watch, especially modern Who fans who want to go back and watch some older stuff. It's a good starting place for them, I think. But then you hear some of the ideas that they wanted to do if, of course, the TV movie was a backdoor pilot. If they had actually gotten a season out of that, some of the ideas you hear them talk about they want to do, very American ideas. And by that I mean not very good. I am an American, so this is straight from the horse's mouth. I'm an American, and I don't want to see that. I don't like when Americans remake old American shows. Anyone tried to watch Star Trek Discovery? No, that's not Star Trek. Star Trek Picard? No. I don't like when they remake America. Like the new Perry Mason, I won't watch it. Raymond Burr's Perry Mason, that's just how it is. I won't watch it. They can't remake Columbo because I can't imagine anyone but Peter Falk being in that role, and please don't try it. I don't like when Americans remake old American shows. I definitely don't want them getting their hands on Doctor Who. The British people seem, usually, until the last few years, pretty good at making Doctor Who. Let's let them continue to do so, although they are having enough trouble on their own. I've been asked a couple things, like people are asking, do you think Disney Plus Disney will take over the animations? No, I do not think they will. I don't think there's enough money in the animations to get their attention. I don't think they're worried. I don't think Disney cares much about classic Who, especially 60s missing episodes. I don't think they see the dollar signs in that, so I don't think they'll mess with that, or especially not finance that. I think they want to get their grubby little hands all over the modern show, the ongoing show. They want to be able to steer the direction of the show. And here's the thing, people are like, well, Russell T Davies is still going to have control. The BBC is still going to have control. Even Russell's Bad Wolf Group's not going to have full control. It's still going to be chiefly the BBC calling the shots. And that, Disney, if Disney is having any creative input at all, would just kind of be advisors. Now, first off, all of this, I have heard nothing concrete that Disney would even have any kind of creative control. All we know for certain is that the show's, it's going to be on Disney Plus. That's it. I've heard no actual official statement about Disney having creative control. So maybe this is all just rumor. God, I hope so. Maybe it's all just rumor, and that would be great. But if it's true that Disney's going to have some kind of creative input to it, I don't like that, because Disney doesn't strike me as the people who like to, well, we'll just let you take the lead and we'll advise. That's not Disney. Disney's like, okay, we're taking over, we're doing things our way, and anyone who doesn't like it, we'll just bayonet them and take over. You know, Disney likes to call the shots. They like to be in charge. They like to be the bosses. They like to, I'm here to save everything. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm kind of sick and tired of Disney stuff. The MCU, I am so burned out on at this point. I have superhero fatigue like crazy. I haven't watched She-Hulk. I haven't watched Moon Knight. I didn't care much for the very preachy Falcon and the Winter Soldier. What If was alright. I did enjoy some of that. I did like Loki a lot. And the Wanda one started out good, but then I didn't really care for it as it went on. And the newest movies coming out, I don't care. I just don't care. I still haven't seen the new Thor. I don't know. I'm so burned out. It's even affecting non-Marvel stuff. I love Batman. It's my favorite superhero, and I still haven't watched the Batman. I am not in the mood for superheroes. The MCU and Disney have just burned me out on that. Same thing with Star Wars. I have been watching most of the Star Wars stuff. I do love The Mandalorian a lot. Book of Boba Fett was a bit anticlimactic to me. I didn't hate it, but I did find it disappointing. I did like Obi-Wan when it was all said and done. I don't quite know if it justifies its existence, but it was nice to see the characters on screen again. I thought the acting performances were fine. I actually never really had much of an issue with Reva. I understand her motivations. I think Moses Ingram, is that her name? I think she was fine. I don't think she should win any awards, but I didn't think she was bad in the role either. I think she was fine. It was nice to see Vader again. It was nice to see Ewan McGregor back as Obi-Wan again. I thought the girl playing Leia was fine. It was nice to see Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru back again. I didn't really have any issues with it, other than I don't know if it needed to exist, but I enjoyed my watch through of it. I don't think it was like the greatest thing ever, but I enjoyed my watch through of it. I haven't watched Andor yet. I need to, but I'm having trouble really motivating myself despite how good I hear it is. I will be watching Tales of the Jedi soon, just because I love Count Dooku. I love Christopher Lee, so I love Count Dooku a lot, and I do want to see kind of him before he turns Sith. So that I am going to watch that soon, but I don't know. I don't really want to see Disney messing around with Doctor Who. Not that I think the BBC have been bulletproof at handling Doctor Who the past decade or so either, to be honest, or the past 7 or 8 years, to be honest, either. To me, everything's kind of been going downhill since the 50th. Really since Series 6, but especially since after the 50th. As much as I like Capaldi's Doctor, his era is very mixed, and the Whittaker era is not that great, with a few shining bright spots in it. So I can understand wanting to interject some new blood in it, but I don't believe Disney can advise without trying to take over the whole project. So I'd rather them just keep their hands off of it. Let Russell do his thing, let Bad Wolf do their thing, or whatever, and see what they can come up with, because they produce some good stuff. That team produced some good stuff back in Russell's first era, so I'm curious more to see what they'll do with it. So I'd like to know what you think of everything about Disney, whether you want them to have any input or not, or whether you'd let them just keep their hands off. So comment down below and let me know. Other things to do, click the like button and the subscribe button and the bell for notifications so you never miss out on another video. I also have a Patreon if you like what I do and would like to contribute to what I do. There's a link to that down in the description below as well. I want to give a shout out to 2 of my top tier patrons, Stephen Crane and Colin Coney. I have trouble saying his name. I appreciate their continued support, as I do the support of all of my patrons. And there's also my P.O. box is down there as well, as is a link to my Amazon wishlist and a link to my Amazon UK wishlist. Check those out. Most importantly, thank you for watching.